Billy Butcher, played by Karl Urban in The Boys Season 4, has numerous issues. He was stripped of his team leader position and denounced by the CIA. Second, because of his heavy drinking, his own crew doesn't trust him. He remains a liability despite the fact that his use of Temp V in Season 3 was pardoned. That does not imply Butcher's complete abandonment. In addition to being a fantastic soldier in a pinch, his knowledge and contacts are valuable. As a result, the team decides to only partially bring him back. Butcher's new skill is mysterious, but it's possible that the truth has already come to light. Butcher maintains his composure in the face of these difficulties and works to uncover Homelander's newest hire, Firecracker. Butcher finds it unacceptable that she is spreading racism and right-wing propaganda through her media platform. As a result, he battles Ezekiel, her malevolent associate, in her trailer. Fans will remember that Ezekiel worked for Capes for Christ in Season 1, which served as a front for obscene activities like Compound V sales. He is using Christianity as a means of obtaining financial gain, just like many of the fanatics at Vought International. With his ability to extend his body, Ezekiel resembles Mr. Fantastic from Marvel. Frenchie is easily dispatched by him, and he then wraps up and strangles Butcher. Like an anaconda, the villain coils and knots Butcher even after he freezes and smashes one of his arms. It appears that Butcher will pass away at this point. But as the parasite wriggles around inside his head, Becca implores him to awaken from its burrow. Though Butcher loses consciousness, he awakens to find the trailer in a bloody mess. Ezekiel has been completely destroyed. The graphic fight, aside from a few eerie sound bites, is left to the viewer's imagination. Normally, the boys would reveal the events leading up to this graphic scene. Butcher wants to know what happened when Mother's Milk finds him. Because it would appear that the Starlighters had a grudge against Homelander's people, he didn't want more of them to perish. Butcher, though, has no idea about what happened. It's best to watch the first episode of The Boys Season 4 in order to understand what's going on with Butcher. The boys were investigating Victoria Newman, the Vice President of the United States and a covert Homelander ally, in Department of Dirty Tricks, Episode 1. A fight with her daughter Zoe ensued, during which the child's complete form was revealed. Season 3 ended with Victoria injecting Zoe with full-blown Compound V. Fans were curious about how the girl would change, but she wanted to have powers. When Zoe battled the boys and their CIA allies, it was evident that something was nestled inside her mouth. She responded by releasing 4 tentacles that were covered in razor-sharp teeth. With the ability to grasp, impale, and choke opponents, it's primarily intended for fans of Resident Evil and Alien. Zoe became a lethal weapon because they had the strength to seize and amputate Kimiko's arm. The Gorgon-like creature is also extremely strong and invulnerable. She can hide these features and still appear normal, which is very concerning. Mentally, Butcher has been a monster, ready to put innocent people in danger in order to murder Team Homelander. When he utilized V in Season 3 to acquire superhuman strength and heat vision, this also applied to him physically. He appeared human nonetheless. Butcher has a Hulk inside of him in The Boys Season 4, a creature that causes him to wonder who is really in charge of his body. It's obvious that Butcher is a permanent freak because he despises freaks and soups, so it's karma. Many people have praised Amazon's adaptation of The Boys comics for their seductive blend of off-color humor and frequently shocking violence. The show has received widespread acclaim from critics and viewers alike despite making numerous changes to the comics while maintaining the spirit of its original material. However, one thing that the program faithfully translated was the character of Butcher, at the request of creator of comics Garth Ennis. I think this character is one of the best in the series because of how much care and attention it gets. What is your preferred feature of the TV adaptation of The Boys? The boys will have problems as a result of Butcher's dilemma. Risks are no longer necessary for them, especially with the public supporting Homelander's team. Starlight beats Firecracker up in front of the camera as a result of Sister Sage of The Boys organizing a PR campaign to disparage the heroes. Because the boys haven't yet killed Homelander and Newman, President Robert Singer is pulling away from them. Should he discover Butcher is an insane murderer, his desire won't be to sever relations. Rather, it will be to eliminate Butcher permanently with the help of his group. Butcher can comprehend this military tactic because he would employ the same one. Nevertheless, Butcher wishes to subdue this inner beast. He cannot afford to fail in his mission to save Ryan. Becca's hallucinations make it impossible to predict when or how far she will push Butcher before losing it. If it is made public, it will be just another mishap that will bring the CIA, Singer, and the Starlighter movement into disrepute. The people closest to Butcher may even be asked by CIA Chief Grace Mallory to put an end to him. She would probably turn to Mother's Milk, Huey, and the Wolverine-like Kimiko as her most useful assets because she wouldn't want to waste weak operatives. But it's not going to be simple. It's not